Yesterday, Mohan asked a very interesting question. He said, "How come you go out of your way to help certain men and women? And how come you simply reject certain men and women? Because to those whom you reject will definitely criticize you, label you." I said to Mohan, my attitude and whole approach is based on the vibration of the person who comes to me for seeking the answers to his or her questions. And to feel the vibration, only the words that he or she types on WhatsApp or just the voice is enough. I quickly get a sense of what kind of person one is. Those whom I reject are those who appear as good, but in reality are worse than devil. I understand them just by their WhatsApp message, and then I reject them. If required, I also block them. There are men and women who also have cheated me, but they have met with very bad incidents in their life. There are people who come to seek consultation and then start providing their own suggestions, which I never asked for. So you see, many such idiotic people are around this world, and then there are few beautiful people. They are so sweet fellows that for such men and women, I go out of my way to help them. For such men and women, my doors are always open. Attitude is based on how the other person is from within and how he or she behaves. When people try to take undue advantage of your goodness and when you sideline them, then such idiotic people start talking about attitude when at first place they are so ignorant that they don't understand their own shortcomings. Such people always suffer in their life because they just don't understand the true essence of life and they don't have basic common sense. I tell to all my followers, there is nothing wrong in having an attitude with such ungrateful men and women. To survive in this idiotic human world, you need to have attitude, and only that man and that woman has attitude who have what it takes. Always remember, you have what it takes. Don't ever doubt yourself. There was one great divine master. His name was Akkalkot Swami Samartha. And his whole attitude was unique. He would drive away certain men and women by literally abusing them verbally. And then there were men and women for whom he would give all his heart out. He had a heart of gold, but whenever a wrong person would come before him, he would simply drive him away. A real master is not a cat. He is a lion. Once Cholappa, a close devotee of Swami Samartha, asked about this strange behavior, and Swami laughed loudly and said, "The people I drive away are idiots and hypocrite people. They are not real and they have absolutely no faith, no gratitude, and no love and no depth of understanding." A sinful man may get the blessings of Swami Samartha because he is willing to change. He is a grateful man. But a white-collar man, a fake hypocrite who is utterly selfish and ungrateful, such a man will be simply kicked out. Swami often used to say, "Cholappa, there is no Ram in such people." Ram means being truthful, being grateful, being honest. And now, when Jupiter is going retrograde, you all will see and experience more ungrateful people, dishonest people, untruthful people in your life, more corruption, and those who are real will have to face many challenges during this Jupiter retrograde period. Those who belong to the moon sign of Sagittarius, those who belong to the moon sign of Pisces will definitely suffer more during this Jupiter retrograde period. However, if Jupiter is already retrograde in your birth chart, then this suffering will be nullified. Men and women belonging to Sagittarius and Pisces sign will make many wrong decisions during this Jupiter retrograde period. They will remain mentally disturbed during this period. Men and women belonging to Capricorn and Aquarius sign will have to be very careful when communicating with others. Misunderstandings and miscommunication can prove dangerous to the overall growth. Finances will take a backseat or frustration will come because of too much pressure on finances. Men and women belonging to Virgo and Gemini will have a tough time dealing with domestic matters. Career will take a backseat. They will feel stuck or stagnant as if nothing is happening on career front. Things regarding marriage or marriage partner will also create more headache. These natives will feel as if their partner has lost interest in them. Separation under the same roof is also possible. Men and women belonging to Libra and Taurus will face multiple health issues and issues with siblings and neighbors. Challenge in relationships is a given fact. Differences with girlfriend or boyfriend is also seen. Income will take a backseat. Money flow will slow down, especially if one is doing business. Men and women belonging to the Aries and Scorpio sign will definitely face delays in financial growth. They will feel as if suddenly their fortunes have taken a backseat. Insomnia is a strong possibility. Bank balance will go for a toss. They should avoid traveling to foreign country unless it is an emergency. Foreign settlement or foreign travel should be avoided during this time frame. Leo is my favorite sign and Magha is my favorite nakshatra. But this Jupiter retrograde period will be a challenging period for dealing with children, doing higher studies. For entrepreneurs born in Leo moon sign, this is going to be a period that will test their patience. Problem to in-laws or problems from in-laws is also not ruled out. Be aware of your loans and think twice before using your credit cards because you may find yourself under heavy debts. Cancer is the most risky sign. I generally don't believe in them because they are never stable. They are always changing their stand. To Cancer men and women, I specifically insist, be firm on your stand. If you hate someone, then remain firm. Else, you will end falling in love with the man you hate the most. The master says, if you want to hate me, then be firm on your stand. Because even if you move a bit away from your stand, then you may fall in love with me. Cancer will face delays in the matters of luck, fortune. Trouble from fatherly figures is seen during this Jupiter retrograde period. Studies will go for a toss. Lack of concentration, lack of focus on job is something that this native will have to be aware of. Health issues will arise during this Jupiter retrograde period. Take good care of your health and also stay away from disputes and quarrels. My fellows, overall this Jupiter retrograde period starting from 22nd June, that is from today, is going to be a challenging period for many, especially those born in Mula Nakshatra and Revati Nakshatra will face more problems than otherwise. Retrogression means what? It is going against the normal way of life. Why certain men and women are born with retrograde planets? Because during their past births and rebirths, they had gone against the flow of life. They rebel, and the more you rebel, the more you come back in this human world with retrograde planet, signifying that now stop rebelling and start flowing with life. How deep is this, my fellows? Only a few could relate with this beautiful revelation of retrogression in astrology. Never rebel, instead learn to accept and go with the flow of life. Those who have gone with the flow of life in their past births come with planets that are not retrograde. A wise man simply flows like a river by living his life in suchness, in total acceptance. Retrogression in your birth chart is a sign that you never lived your past life in total acceptance. And so now you have arrived again on this planet. Existence has given you one more opportunity. If you learn, it is good. If you repeat the same mistake, it is your fate. Always remember, life repeats itself mindlessly unless you become mindful. It will go on repeating like a wheel. There will be many people around you, in your family, in your office, on social platforms, who will give you many suggestions that you never asked for. You see, all kind of weird people exist in this vast human world. And so you have to learn to overlook such toxic men and women and their comments. The best way to give such men and women a befitting reply is by not reacting to their messages and comments. Always remember, the art of being wise is the art of knowing what to overlook. There are always people out there who just continue to hurt you, but you should simply ignore and let go. Remember, a wise person never falls prey to others' reactions. He simply let go. Gautam Buddha says, when you let go, you create space for better things to enter your life. Toxic people will always try to pull you down, but with awareness, with your consciousness, you should not fall to their games. You should simply let go. If you let go a little, you will have a little happiness. If you let go a lot, you will have a lot of happiness. And if you let go completely, you will be free. I always tell to all my close followers that if a person says to you that you are a beggar, and if you are perfectly aware that you have $1 million in your bank account, then does it make any difference if anybody calls you a beggar? Tell me. Similar is the case with your inner growth. If someone calls you, abuses you, labels you as an idiot, then does it make any difference when you have experienced yourself the Buddha consciousness? And so, my fellows, believe in yourself, realize yourself, and then you will not have to depend on the opinions of others. The greatest fear in the world is of the opinions of others. And the moment you are unafraid of the crowd, you are no longer a sheep, you become a lion. A great roar arises in your heart, the roar of freedom. There is a lion in each one of you. And do you know who this lion is? It is yourself. Focus on yourself, realize yourself, and you will be able to realize yourself only when you take to meditation. Only when you start chanting, and only when you remain grateful to every person who has helped you in some way or the other. There are many monks and nuns and people who do all kind of chanting and meditations, but still only a few become Buddhas. Why? Because only few people in this vast human world are grateful. Only a few show gratitude. I am in love with all those who are grateful by heart. The Master loves a grateful heart. A thankful person is a person worth connecting. And you all will be surprised to know that in this human world, thankful people are in minority. Ungrateful people are in majority. And now, as Jupiter goes retrograde, all these ungrateful men and women will go through a hell of a time. They will suffer like nothing. Jupiter will definitely take them on task, a very tough task. My fellows, a thief with a grateful heart is far closer to God than your so-called white-collar man who has absolutely no gratitude. And so to my selective followers and readers and listeners, I give you a very simple remedy to survive through this Jupiter retrograde period. And the remedy is in one word: gratitude. Start showing gratitude. Start being thankful. Many times when I see the fresh bread on my table, I thank the farmer. When I see a hot glass of milk, I thank the holy cow. When I sit in an air-conditioned room during the hot summers, I fold my hands and thank the AC. That is how the heart of a grateful man is, my fellows. Then it doesn't matter whether the thing is lifeless. He will continue to show his gratitude towards all those because of whom he is able to live a comfortable life. A grateful man quickly connects with grateful people. You see, that is how it is. Vibrations is all that this world is made of. Similar quality vibrations quickly connect. I remember talking with a few men and women for several hours because they carry the same heart that I carry, a grateful heart. Meditation is all about how deep your heart is, how pure your heart is. Meditation is a journey from head to the heart. A man who has a grateful heart progresses quickly on the spiritual path. Practice meditation, you will find that you are carrying within your heart a portable paradise. Meditation gains strength when you remain grateful and when you help those who rightly deserve your help. The remedy to survive during this Jupiter retrograde period is simple. Truth is always simple. Start fasting on Thursdays. Eat only fruits on Thursdays and chant the holy mantra Om Namo Narayana 108 times every morning and evening. Thoughts can change your perspective. My sharing is simply to help you all raise the quality of your thoughts. I am deeply moved when my close followers and readers and listeners send me emails filled with love and gratitude. My prayers and blessings are always with all my readers and listeners and followers who are taking the effort to transform inside out. Always remember, success is of not much use other than filling your bank account with a few $1,000,000. However, failure is of great use because it is failure that transforms you. It is failure that encourages you to surrender yourself at the feet of the Master. Bhagwan Raman Maharshi says, success develops arrogance and the man's spiritual progress is thus arrested. Failure, on the other hand, is beneficial, inasmuch as it opens the eyes of the man to his limitations and prepares him to surrender himself. It is only when you surrender at the feet of the Master that the real miracle starts happening. When you say, I love Sai Baba, then remain firm and live your whole life by surrendering yourself at the feet of the Master. And I tell you, nothing ever will go wrong in your life. Faith can move mountains. Have faith in yourself. Only a man who believes in himself can believe in God, says Swami Vivekananda. You will sail smoothly through these 4 months of Jupiter retrograde period, which starts from June 22 to October 19. All you need is unwavering faith and a grateful heart. Love to all my close followers, listeners and readers. Stay blessed and always remember to meditate every day. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. A peaceful, soothing mantra. Chant with love, with no expectations. Chant with a grateful heart. Jai Sri Ganesha, Jai Guru.